Hey everybody, it's Dawson Ness from MidMethod.com, where we learn how to use words. And today we're going to talk about the word conspiracy, or more precisely, the word conspiracy, or more better, conspiring. And right now I'm here with a friend of mine, entrepreneur and author, Aaron, and he wrote a book on a subject, and he's one of the few people I've met, actually, aside from myself, who thinks deeply about the origin of a word and what that implies, and how you actually use language in a way that affects your thinking and how you act in the world. And when you get that kind of mastery, you can become more of who you were meant to become, right? So, conspiring.
Yeah.
Tell us about the word conspiring in your view.
So, I wrote a book called The Positive Thinking Secret, in which the thesis of the book was that everything is conspiring for your benefit. And when I wrote that, a lot of people really loved that, and then other people struggled with that, because I tell people, look, if you truly believe that everything is conspiring for your benefit, everything is happening for your good, well then it impacts and it changes the way you live. But so what some people have a negative connotation to the word conspiring, right? Conspiracy, conspiring, and when they hear that word, it triggers these negative thoughts and emotions and things like that. So they say, man, you're trying to teach me this positive thing, but that's like a negative word, and so they struggled to implement that into their lives. And it's a super powerful sentiment to believe that everything is conspiring for your benefit. But really, the point of that word is, if you look it up in the dictionary, conspiring means work together toward a common goal. There's nothing negative about working toward a common goal.
If I get this right, conspiring would come from like the Latin conspirare, and spirare is spiral, right? And con is like to converge, like connect. So the world's conspiring for you. Everything's conspiring for you. That everything's in this magic swirling and spiraling and leaving and converging you up to where you want to go. Yeah. But you have to believe it, and that's what it means to actually believe it. So talk about that a bit. Like when people have that negative reaction to conspiring, like on this whole idea, like what do you mean the world's not the way, set up that way? How do you talk to people through that?
So I would go back to look, it's really, you can choose. This word is not inherently bad or good. It just means that you're working toward a common goal, or the root of what you said, spiraling toward some thing. And so you can choose the meaning. You can choose if you want to, like, things are good. Lots of things are not inherently good or bad. You get to decide. And in fact, it only further proved the benefit of that statement, because for me to say everything is conspiring for your benefit, is that true? I can't prove that that's true. I could also say everything is conspiring against you. Is that true? I can't prove that it's false, because it's actually a choice that you make. Because in every circumstance, there are forces, good, bad, there's forces pulling in any direction. You can choose. I could choose to believe that everything is conspiring against me, everything is working against me, and if I choose that belief, that becomes true for me. Because therefore, I look for the bad, and therefore I see all of the bad things that are happening and all the negative things. And so it's interesting that people can, just that word alone kind of proves the point of that statement. You can choose to see that word as good or bad, just like you can choose to believe that statement or not. And it's I don't need to prove whether it's true or not. You get to just test that statement out.
And bring it to like, this is a very fundamental. The reason I want to share this with you guys, because I had come to this conclusion very recently in my life, actually, maybe like not even a year ago, in different words, but a similar kind of thing of like, you just have to choose one, and which one do you choose determines everything else. Yeah. So if you have to choose one, let me choose the one that's like really good, and it changes your attitude. For example, when you run into adversity, when something starts seemingly going wrong for you, if you think to yourself, I wonder what everything is setting up for me right now, because I know that when things are great, it's because I've gotten through a challenge. So you all of a sudden, things aren't problems, or they're not pain, it's challenge, right? And challenges are fun.
And in Chinese, what does the word challenge mean? It actually means, it's a danger. Like the word danger in Chinese means opportunity.
Wow.
Interestingly.
I love that. There you go. See? So
I believe it's something like that. You might correct me if I'm wrong if you've looked that up, but there's something like that in Chinese I heard one time.
Right. So when you feel that fear, right? We bring it to language learning. When you feel that fear about to get into a conversation and actually say something, right? And that fear and that pain, that suffering, if you say, everything's conspiring for me. I wonder what this experience is trying to teach me. It's obviously inviting me in, so let me just lean into that fear. And every time you do that, I'm sure everyone watching will agree, every time you lean into the discomfort, the fear, whatever you want to call it, everything goes way better.
It's
right?
life-changing. Like, quite frankly, I've just seen it in my own life and in thousands of people who've emailed me on the book that I wrote on that. It's like when they choose to believe that life is working for you, that everything, whether it's hard or easy, is happening for you. Even you just choose to look for the good in that thing, it just changes everything.
It changes everything. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys, if you find that, I think the video can split into two types of people, more or less watching randomly on the internet. They'll be like, what are these guys talking about, right? Like, this is crazy. And then there's people who will be like, maybe three groups of like, yep, that's how it works, that's how it works. And there's a group that's kind of like, that sounds kind of, yeah, it feels kind of interesting. To the group, I'm speaking to you right now, just try it out. Yeah. That's all I say.
Give it a
just
try.
Give it a try for a week and see what happens, all right? Just pretend that everything is conspiring for you, and then just see what happens. Yeah. And just experiment. And then write us in the comments what happens if you enjoy it. Subscribe to this channel so you can get more videos that can help you.
And if you want the contrast, pretend that everything's conspiring against you.
Yeah,
and just compare the two and see what
if you want to A/B test that, then try that one. But don't do it too long because things get real bad.
Yeah.
So, great. Well, thank you, Aaron. What was the name of the book one more time in case
The Positive Thinking Secret.
The Positive Thinking Secret. I have my team put it in the link. So if you're watching replay right now, go on the link, check it out. We'll get deeper into these ideas. Thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe. Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you.
Cheers, everybody.
See ya.